Hello and welcome to Snooker Pro Tips. I received a personal message regarding this shot where the red is close to the cushion. Not actually on the cushion, but close to the cushion. If I just zoom in on the red there, you can see it's not quite on the cushion. There's a little gap there between cushion and ball. Now the trick to actually playing this shot is to have a good position with the white. That makes this shot slightly easier. And where I've got it at the moment, I've just got a nice angle on the red itself. Now it's roughly something like a half ball cut. Now if I take the white and put it in, so it's in this vicinity, so it's not straight, it's just off straight, now it's sort of like a 3/4 shot. The difficulty is getting on the black. That's what I need to do, is to try and get on the black. Now it's not a shot that needs playing with side, but it's just a plain ball shot, and it just needs that little bit extra pace. The only trouble with playing it with pace now is that once it comes to here, the chances are it can bubble and then I've missed the red. And this is why it's vital that you have a correct position with the white, so it's easier just to drop the red in and then get onto the black. So you wouldn't play this shot here with any side at all, it's just a nice shot with just a little bit of pace. So now because you're playing it with a little bit of pace, you now need to be a little bit more accurate in your striking into the pocket. Now if this is a club table, the bags normally are a little bit more generous, so because quite simply the club owners want the people who come in to pot balls. This is a professional match table, so these pockets in the corners on this table are a little bit tighter than what you see on the television. Don't be fooled to think those on the television are big, they're not. They're very tight, they're a lot tighter than the club tables. And it's not quite what it seems. They're actually very good at what they do on the television. That's why they're professionals and they do it for a living. So now, this shot now, hopefully I'll get it first time. So we just put it across the rail there at a nice speed. And you can see there, got it first time. But I've had to force that into there, and that's what makes that shot difficult. Now, the ideal place for this type of shot is to be roughly about half ball. Because now what this allows you to do is just to drop the red in nicely. So you haven't got it with any pace. So you can just play it at a pocket weight. So if it just touches first, the top angle here, it's not going to hit the second angle, bubble, and then come away. And hopefully, I'll get this first time. There's a little delicate shot, and you just play it across there at pocket weight. You see there. Because I've played it just at a nice pace, it even touched the front angle first, but just the weight of the shot helped it into the pocket. Now what some players will tell you is that you've got to play that with side when you're forcing it. I've just proved to you there that you haven't. The problem you will have now is if you have it dead straight, that now is a really tough shot. And when I say a tough shot, it's almost impossible to almost get on the black, because you'll have to strike the red that hard to get to here, and normally because you're playing it with reverse side to bring it out, the side actually is going to pull the white into this pocket. The nap of the cloth will pull the white into the pocket. I'll just try and play it so you can see it. Hopefully I'll get it first time. Chances are, more than likely, I'm going to bubble it, because I've got it with just that little bit of extra pace. Got it first time, and I've actually got it out. But that is a very difficult shot to play. It's a lot more easier to play on the club tables that you play on, rather than on a proper match table, because that requires really accurate cueing. I've hit that quite well. I'm surprised how well I've hit that, but that's beside the point. That there is a really difficult shot to play. So I can't remember your name who sent me the message, but thank you very much. Thank you for watching the clips, and thank you for asking the question. Just remember, when the red's in this position where it's close to the rail, the angle of the white is the all-important thing. You want to be that there, something around half ball. So all you've got to do then is just gently play it across the rail. You see again there, just a nice pace, and it just nicely goes along the rail. And also, what is also happening is, because of the nap of the cloth, if the table you're playing on's got a nap of the cloth, then the red ball is just drifting nicely into the pocket. And that basically is just playing reds across the rail. The most important thing is the positioning of the white. The straighter you are, the harder the pot is across the rail. And also, obviously, the thinner it is as well, it becomes nigh on impossible to alter the colour. So you would have it there somewhere, and if you got the white up any higher than that, that now becomes a very difficult shot indeed. But again, you could sort of say, all right then, we'll play for the pink. I haven't got the pink handy, so I'll just put the blue on the pink spot there. Again, difficult shot to play, but again, it's just plain ball, and the only thing we're bothered about is pocket weight. You can see there again, just nicely across, just a gentle pace. And like I said, I've had to use the blue as the pink, so you have to forgive me for that. But you see there where the white's actually gone, and I'm just nicely on the pink, the blue in this case, so we'll say the pink's actually on the blue spot, and the blue's actually on the pink spot, and then I'm nicely on the blue to the corner. But that shot there is all about pace across the top rail. Again, if it is you're playing on a table where the pockets are fairly generous, then you can put that across there as fast as you like most times. But if it is you're playing on a tight table, and it's got to go across just at a nice speed and at pocket weight. Now, I hope this has answered your question. I hope you enjoyed the clip. Again, thank you for sending the message in and requesting it. It's been Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you do have any questions about match situations or anything like that, or there are shots that you want to see, if I'm capable of playing them, I have had a couple of requests regarding the Massey shot. I can't actually play the Massey shot. I've never tried to learn it. I do know how the mechanics of how it works, but if you go on YouTube, there are plenty of artistic billiard players on there who play the Massey shot for fun, and I'm sure if you sent them a personal message, they would more than likely willingly do a clip similar to what you're seeing here with Snooker Pro Tips on how to actually play the Massey shot. The only problem with it is you would never be able to practice it, because the club where you play, I don't think the owners would like you lifting your cue at 90 degrees in the air and stabbing down and sending your cue through the table. So please don't send any messages in for the Massey shot. I just cannot play it at all. I've never even tried. I never even want to learn, to be honest. There is a clip on YouTube of Jimmy White actually playing the Massey shot, and that's probably where you've seen it. But if it is you want to learn that particular shot, have a look at some of the artistic billiards players or the Carom billiards players, and if they do any clips on there, send them a message and I'm sure they'll sort you out. It's been Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you.